Houston, we got a problem. It's the Rockets. They sticking their ugly head up out the sand again with this point guard thing.
Do what I'm saying? We all famous. I drop my top right now and this big old brainless. Mama, I made it.
Last night, we took a L against the Spurs, which, 145 to 120, and it all centered around our point guard play is terrible. CL, what it do?
Hey, man, when you say point guard play is terrible, do we actually have a point guard?
We actually have a point guard. His name is
Okay.
Amen Thompson, but he's a primary ball handler on this team. I
Mhm.
wouldn't really consider him a point guard, but, since we put labels on everything in this society, he the point guard. Now, I'm going to say this. He wasn't the problem last night. He wasn't the problem. He did his job. He scored 20 after 20-some points. He's very aggressive. He didn't turn the ball over. The problem we have is we trying to force Reed Shepherd, who is a great player, great young player, great shooter, to play the primary point guard. He's not that. He's a shooter. He's cocaine Curry, like they say. You know what I'm saying? He's not a shooter. They need to be running him off picks instead of trying to make him the primary ball handler, because San Antonio, who has a plethora of young guards with Fox, and Castle, they turned up the heat on him, man, and he had 4 turnovers at crucial points in the game.
But then between him and those point guards on San Antonio team, they're a little more athletic. They got a little better ball handling, and they can create their own shots and go to the goal. That's not Reed Shepherd's style of play. So we can't expect Reed Shepherd to do what those guys do, point guards, especially like you say, he's a shooting guard. So he's not going to get his chance to shine until we bring a real point guard in. Unfortunately, our point guard is out for the season. So we may never see what kind of Reed Shepherd we can get this season until we do better in next season, because it's too late for this season for us to go get a point guard.
I agree and disagree at the same time. I agree with you that he needs to be on the floor with a point guard, a primary ball handler. And that primary ball handler can't be KD. But unfortunately, our genius coaching staff, they're subbing out Reed Shepherd for Amen Thompson. So when you got Thompson coming out, you got Shepherd coming in, they trying to use him as the primary, and he's not a primary ball handler. So at the end of the day, what I would do, I would make sure Thompson and Reed is playing at the same time, and KD. You got to figure out the rotation another way.
Yeah. My bad. I'm getting coughing. I'm getting all coughed up and choked up. I don't know, because I'm agreeing with you, and I hate to agree with you. So I may be getting a little coughed up and choked up with your BS, but you're kind of right. You're kind of right. But I think with Amen Thompson being the primary ball handler, it take away from other things that he can do on the court, to me. Because the only way he can be productive on the court, he going to have to get a ball up to a KD where he can go do other things on the court, like rebound. He damn near one of our primary rebounders, especially with Shagun not in the game. Because Shagun ain't going to be in the game long, because he get in foul trouble real quick.
Yeah, he definitely do that.
It could be 2 to 4, and you committing your first foul, and it's only 2 to 4, and we still got over 3.5 quarters to go. And he fouled him.
I totally agree with you. You need to get some water?
No, I'm good.
That's totally
just
agree
BS
with you.
that you normally talk about is finally coming up. So now I think I got it all out listening to you.
Well, no. If it BS coming up and you doing all that coughing, it's your BS coming up. If you see, I'm over here, I'm speaking eloquently. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all them problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no BS coming up out of me. This is on point. So I agree with you to a certain extent.
Okay.
I think that Amen Thompson, somebody that said something to him. I don't know if it was KD, Van Fleet. I don't know. I doubt if it was one of the coaches, because they're not paying attention to what's going on, in my opinion. So I think Van Fleet or KD basically told him over the last 5 games, hey, man, do your thing. Hoop. We need you to get buckets. He's been very aggressive. You know what I'm saying? So You can't stop him. He don't turn the ball over. He's a great ball handler. Is he a true point guard? No, he's not. But on this team, that's all we got.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, for the life of me, Ime and whoever make the decisions, stop subbing Reed out for Thompson. Stop subbing Thompson out for Reed, because they need to be on the floor together. Surround Thompson with shooters. Surround him with KD, Reed, have them in motion doing something, because the offense we run is terrible. Have Jabari Smith, and I don't care who the other player is, but
Right.
you need to have Thompson in with shooters. And that's just bottom line.
Yep.
Now, one of the other problems, not only point guard, we have a Terry Eason problem.
What? You hard on Tyrese, man? Why you so hard
No,
on
I'm
that
not.
man?
Listen, first of all, he always get hurt every game. He reminds me, Terry Eason is the Rockets version of Woody Marks. Every play he grabbing something, he hurt. Then he kissing the coach butt, because every play he over there talking to the coach, whispering to him. So he one of those type dudes. I played with a guy like that in high school. He's coach's pet or whatever
What
you
was his
want to say.
name? What was his name? You want to say his name?
No, I don't need to say his name. I don't say scrubs names. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you 6'7", 6'8", if you're not a great shooter, not a great rebounder, you're just a basketball player. I can live with that. But when you're a dumb basketball player, like you do dumb plays, I'm like, why is he on? Man, yesterday against the Spurs, they make Wembanyama seem like he's great. He's great. But they making him seem like he's super great. Man, a 7'1" dude is sitting right there. Why would you just he's gonna block it? You ain't even.
Yeah.
And then some of the dumb plays,
could have grabbed it out the air. He could have grabbed it out there. He just chunked it just to be
and then
chunking.
if you're not paying attention to Terry Eason, he's always just. It's always like he don't know where he's supposed to be. He always a minute a step late. It's like, come on, dude.
Well, first of all, I want to apologize to Woody. I mean, Woody, you in our season. You're a football player. I hate you had to kiss this slug from basketball, from Simbo. Now he brought you into this for no reason. You have nothing to do with this. But you're right. Easton kind of is I don't know what he brings to the team. I can't really say.
He's the Woody Marks. He's the Woody Marks of the Rockets.
I don't know what he really brings to the team. He got the besides plaits in his head. That's it. So I don't know. But like I say, what you're saying, back to what we're talking about, if you're gonna talk about him, you still gotta talk about Shagun. Talk about Shagun too, because what Shagun play Shagun do.
I'm gonna get to Shagun.
You gotta talk about him. Every time you look around, I'm trying to get and goddamn commit stupid fouls. Trying to do the coach shot.
I'm trying to go back and forth. So I wasn't go over top like you. I was gonna talk about one, let you give your rebuttal, and then I was gonna go to the next one.
I don't have nothing to say about Easton, because Easton ain't worth
well,
talking
you
about.
should. You must like. And I'm not saying he's dumb as a person. I'm not saying that. I say he acts like a dumb basketball player. And he's the Woody Marks of the Rockets. If you don't know what that means, go look at some old Texas.
But you call Woody dumb. So how you not calling Easton dumb, you call Woody dumb?
If the NBA had a blue tent, Terry Eason would be in the blue tent every game. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get to our center. Hey, man, nice young player, Shagun. At some point, we going to have to sit down as a fan base, as an organization, and whoever the powers to be, say, okay, some of the nice plays that he make on offense, some of the assists that he make, or we go just overlook all the bad things he do. Like you say, he constantly in foul trouble. He's constantly turning over the ball. He constantly just dribble. High elbow, dribble. Like you say, man, sooner or later the league catches on to all the little moves you got. The ball movement on our team is terrible, man. I don't even think a point guard can fix that. I think that's a coaching thing. We have no ball movement. It just then other teams, they done figured out we just finna manhandle KD. You know what I'm saying? He can't get over. He constantly, it's like he in a wrestling match all game because these other players not handling their business. So, with that being said, Houston, we have a problem. And if our coaches, I don't know if I'm missing something, they like, hey, we just with the coaches and the GM just gave up on the season, and it's just a developmental season. I know you just can't come out and say that, but it's starting to really look like that. But you wasted one whole year of KD's career by not going to get a true point guard at the trade deadline. Because we're going to get bounced first round.
He's not
we
getting
getting
no
bounced
younger.
first round. We getting bounced first round unless they trying to do something ingenious and get the 4th or 5th seed so they can play the Lakers, because then we can go play your King, and you know what I'm saying? I can see us beating them. You know what I'm saying? Because they play absolutely no defense.
I can't even see us beating them in a 7-game series. I can't see it. I can't even see us beating them in a 7-game series. And at the beginning of the season, I saw the Lakers nowhere in the rearview mirror. And they right next to us right now. They said that the light and traffic with us right now, and we looking over at them. We can damn near reach out and give them down.
Well,
I didn't see them being nowhere close.
I'm gonna say the only team in the top 8 that I could see us beating the first round is the Lakers. We can agree to disagree, but that's just my opinion. Now, let's just jump to the next person. Jabari Smith Jr. Hey, man, I'm feeling Jabari this year. I think that the tutelage from KD, he's coming a long way. But Jabari Smith Jr., you have to make a decision in your head that you are the man on this team. For the next 10 years, every time y'all play the Spurs, Wembanyama is your man. Not nobody else's. Nobody else need to hold him on defense. You need to go at his neck because, man, you're 6'11". You done bulked up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's your man. If we need to stop with all the okie doke, man. Stop with all the BS, man. Jabari got to step it up and just take on. That's who I'm checking every game. Because that's who you go be compared to, bro. You the number 3 pick in the NBA draft. You could have went number 1. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to step into that.
By both of us being in the Western Conference, y'all gonna see each other a lot. So with you bulking up, you better start doing what you're supposed to do on that youngster right now before he start bulking up. Because right now, when you play him physical, that's when he don't play at his best. When you sit there and just let him freestyle and stuff, that's when he plays his best. So you need to start getting physical with that young man right now and start showing your dominance and realize you 6'11". You 6'11". You need to start getting on the boards too and get some of them rebounds too, because Amen Thompson shouldn't be down to the leading rebounder on the team at 6'7".
Well, I think the Rockets as an organization, man, I tried to hold them up like they was doing great this year, but maybe, after a certain amount of time and they couldn't get a point guard, they think Fred might come back. I don't know what the thought process is. But what I do know is this. Y'all should have traded Terry Eason. Because when the season is over, he's a restricted free agent. That means somebody else can go get him a bag of money that y'all probably not going to match. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not going to match that. And, he walk away for nothing when you could have got a whole point guard for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with Mr. Raphael Stone. I don't know what's going on. I know this for a fact. I know the powers to be, and I'm going to take it all the way up to the top. I'm going to run the flagpole all the way up to the top. The Fertitta family is telling them to play Reed Shepherd. They telling him to play him. Because I know I've been watching Udoka. Right. And Udoka don't like the things that Reed do. He the shooting is fine, but defense, how he be getting manhandled and he not physical, that's not our coach's style. So I think that's coming from the top down. We need to put him out there because, I don't even have to say it.
I'm going to run the flag back down to half staff. Because that's normally when people dead, that's what you do. And I think right now, the way we looking, our Houston Rockets are dead. So I'm running it back down half step, man. We did
You can get away with that analogy because you a Marine. You know what I'm saying? Especially going through the times we going through. I'm going to let you get away with that. I'm not even going to push back on you with that. But, hey, man, Houston, we got a problem. I think the Rockets, I think the Rockets not addressing the point guard situation at the trade deadline is going to get us bounced first round. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. No, I'm not going to shut the show down if y'all get to the second round. I'm not doing that. But prove me wrong. But, to get there, I just think that you have to play Reed Shepherd as a shooter. You can't use him as the primary.
Well, as a city, we definitely need a reason to celebrate because we thought we was going to be celebrating this year with our Houston Texans, and they let us down.
Yeah, Woody Marks let us down.
So hopefully, with the Rockets not looking too good right now, because Texans was looking good and let us down. Hopefully, the Rockets not looking that good and come back around and start looking good and give us something to celebrate about.
Well, we're gonna see. But look, if this your first time, don't make it your last time. And remember, you gotta subscribe to get notified because we are famous.
Acer, no chaser. Yeah.